Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jens, and today I'd like to share with you a few things I'm doing. One of them is just going to show you. Finally got my electrics done by the electrician. He came yesterday and put the cables in and the circuit breakers. I'll show you how that looks. Hang on. So yeah, he put in the circuit breakers in the power board box. So there they are. There's two circuits going to my koi pond, GPO1 and GPO2, the RCD circuit breakers. So I asked him to just make it foolproof or safe in the future. So should a pump or any of the electric equipment fail and trip the circuit, it's only affecting one board, and the other one is still running, so that pond still runs on half. So one pump to circulate the water and at least one pump for the aeration. So yeah, so he done that here in the box. One cable down into the trench I dug the other week. So I'm about to close the trench. So, and yeah, he put two double power points in here. So yeah, it's one there and one over here. So they just operating the air pumps and all the water circulation pumps from here. So I have two circuits running, so that in the future there's always one pump circuit running should another fail. Well, that's the theory, and I hope that will happen in reality. Close this again. So you're very happy about this. So that will be a nice job in a minute for me. And my next project for today is in the filter housing. I'm not 100% happy. Let's say I'm happy with the Japanese matting in this chamber here. However, I decided not to buy more matting as I intended in the first place. So what I will do is I take most of the matting or half the matting out, and then I will replace it in the center with K3 media. I'll show you that in a second. So you don't get distracted by this noise. It's just an auto refill that came on 3 times a day. I put fresh water in. So I got all this K3 media from my previous filter. It's about 300 litre I have. So I don't know if I need all 300, but I decided to put this K3 in and use it as a static filter media, just with a slight aeration in. So that's my other little project for today I'm doing. So I will just stop for a second filming, and I come back to you in between and showing you my progress. Thank you. Okay, I'm back for a quick update. So I filled in half of the trench and I laid the warning tape out so that I don't, or other people in the future don't, dig the cable up and electrocute, well, you know what I mean. Yeah, kill themselves with the power Okay, be back with the next updive in a bit. Okay, we're back, and the first job of the day, it's completed. The trench is backfilled. Pretty happy with it. I'm just getting a bit over the wet clay and it sticks to everything, but probably better moist and wet than rock solid like concrete. Anyway, off we go to the next project. Before we go to the next job, I just want to shout out and thank very much our friends in Perth, Lee and Neil. For the last couple of days, they helped me tremendous while I was up in Perth to pick up my parents from the airport, who were returning from Germany, had to attend urgent family affairs. It's supposed to be only a quick pickup, a couple hours staying at our friends, and then at midnight picking my parents up from the airport. Turned out to be almost 2 days. The reason for that, my parents didn't know that they had to renew their permanent residence visa before they left, and so on all the way to Germany and almost the entire way back to Australia, no one told them that the visa was expired. And they discovered it on the last leg when they wanted to board their plane in Singapore to Perth, when the boarding party told them they couldn't board the plane because of the expired visa. So they missed that flight. They rang me at midnight, waking me up basically at our friend's place, and asked me to immediately get a renewal of their visas. But went after all pretty smooth, but I had to do it all on my iPhone in the middle of the night, not knowing what I was doing. Actually, it took me 2.5 hours to get all the forms filled out, but we got there, and surprisingly my parents had the visa almost immediately. A couple of minutes after I filled everything out and submitted it, they got the granted visas, and had to then wait for Qantas to open again and then get a new ticket to Australia. So I've stayed at our friend's place almost 2 days, and I want to thank them very much for the hospitality and the patience. I enjoyed it very much, but as I said, it wasn't planned, and like most people, they're not that it's hard to deal with quick surprises like that. No, but Neil and Ali, they're amazing, and thank you very much to you two for helping me out and supporting me in that difficult time. Okay, back to the next project, doing the K3 static filter. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm just rearranging the jet mat. I'm taking it all out, rearranging it, and then I'll fill the void in between with a K3. We'll see. Hopefully I'm not stuffing that up. But as I once said in one of my previous videos, I like to experiment and I like to try different methods. Sometimes they work and sometimes not. Bit of the K plus media came over here. So pushing that out, cleaning this chamber before I refill it. A little bit of dirt has accumulated over the time. Okay, I will get the pond vac and just give that chamber a good clean before I start filling it up with that K3. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, I got the chamber clean, nice and clean. I'll rearrange the jet mat. Oops. I'll dodge my moving bit. get the next lot. So when I'm finished, I'll show you how it look like, and yeah, cross the fingers for me that this works out. Otherwise I have to scoop it all out. Done it many times, and it's a pain. Okay, thanks for watching so far. Okay, I'm back and finished filling up the static media, the K3. So as you can see down there, it's all full. And it's about 300 liters of K3 I had from my previous filter, so that's why it already has the brown tinge on some of them. And yeah, as I said before, this is an experiment. I hope you guys cross your fingers for me that this works. It's sort of a copy I've seen other koi keepers do, but they use the big Oase helix filter media to do it. So I'm not 100% sure if this will do the same or have the same effect, or yeah, or does it just block up the flow. We'll see down the track. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to zoom it a bit closer. Underneath the air stones, and they're just bubbling slowly up. They're just aerating the media, but not making it moving, so that this media can more filter the fine particles out and doesn't get too clogged up and not get what is it called, anaerobic bacteria, so it starts smelling. So that's why the air stones are in there, and only on a very small dose, so it just gives enough aeration to stop any folding processes inside the media. So I will keep you updated how this filter will how it performs all the time. And for everyone out there who thinks this could just block up over time, well, I hope that maybe, let's say, 6 months, I just give it a good aeration, turn the air full on, and turn the back air from the moving bed off, so that it gets a good aeration and moving, and then I can basically flush all the fines out and pump them in the next chamber. Just pump them up, stop the system, have a sump pump in, and then flush it out with a big moving aerated movement. That's the theory. I'm hoping that will work, and yeah, we'll see. Okay, this is for me today, my little experiment, and I have another experiment coming up for the next couple of weeks, where I would like to put an anoxic filter basket into this air chamber. I read a few things online about anoxic filtration, that is very beneficial to get the nitrates down. So this will be my next little project. Stay tuned for this, and thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.